So much on the line here tonight in this steel cage match.
You're absolutely right, Michael, and we're not just talking about wins and losses. The well-being of these superstars is also on the line here in this one.
The Beast!
The most decorated combat athlete in history. Brock Lesnar is hazardous to your health.
You know, the night after WrestleMania back in 2015, Brock Lesnar F5'd me out of my shoes on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I remember that one.
You know what, Byron? It really made my career because you replaced me on play-by-play and the world realized how bad you were and how good I was on that night. So in a weird sort of way, I thank Brock Lesnar for that.
That is kind of weird.
But I've talked to a lot of superstars who have faced Brock Lesnar, and there is one common denominator between them all. They say once you are in the ring with Brock Lesnar, you are never the same.
Because you go to Suplex City. Brock Lesnar is looking to further his unmatched legacy of the only man to hold championships in the NCAA, WWE, IWGP in Japan, and the UFC.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
Brock Lesnar still enters every match as the odds-on favorite.
Yeah, I would never predict a Lesnar loss, Saxton, because you can enter Suplex City, but you will never come out the same.
What a clothesline! Ouch! Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Look at this. Well done. Drives him down with a power bomb.
Watch this.
Oh, so powerful.
Putting some power on display with that takedown. Drop down. Now leapfrog. Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted. I think it goes without saying, guys, Brock Lesnar is one of the most dominant forces WWE has ever seen. But believe it or not, when Lesnar won his first WWE Championship, I think he actually caught a lot of people off guard.
And now he goes for it a second time. Byron, Corey brings up a good point. When Lesnar defeated The Rock for his first WWE title in 2002, a lot of folks thought the People's Champion would hand Lesnar the very first defeat of his blossoming career.
Brock did quite the opposite that night, beating The Rock in the main event of SummerSlam, sending the People's Champion away for half a year in the process.
Oh my goodness, crushing it! How's he getting away with this is beyond me.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
Clearly on a mission here. Brock Lesnar going to work now.
Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match.
The champion into the cover.
Plenty of fight left.
It's going to take more than that.
There's the Irish whip.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Oh. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two men...
He might have it. He's flipped the script here.
It's got to be over now.
Victory is on the horizon.
That's just great execution.
Oh, I think this man means business. The offensive Brock Lesnar is working well right now.
Corey, you have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Can he finish the job?
Brock Lesnar's just getting overwhelmed.
There!
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Brock Lesnar is in a real bad spot here.
Shoulders on the mat.
Brock Lesnar going to work now.
Nice move. And the champ kicks out.
Yeah, try again. There is no way that is going to topple the beast incarnate.
I got to agree with you, Corey, on that one. Nice job by Brock Lesnar there.
We may have discovered his favorite move.
Guys, it's no secret that Brock Lesnar... What's Brock Lesnar putting together here?
Oh, boy.
He slams him down with authority.
I'm not sure how much he has left. Jeez, I felt that one over here. The champion into the cover.
And the champ kicks out.
And the match continues.
As Michael mentioned, Brock Lesnar is perceived as Vince's boy in the locker room. But the thing is, Brock doesn't care about a single superstar in the back. A message he wanted to make clear with his destruction of Roman Reigns.
Yeah, look, Lesnar does take full advantage of his lighter schedule, but that's never stopped him from making statements like he did at WrestleMania 34 when he battered Roman Reigns into a pulp. He's a beast, not one of the boys in the back.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Oh, I think this man means closed fist.
This is all but over.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
The offensive Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Brock Lesnar going to work now. Unleashing it for the second time now. The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. that the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring, and that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest.
Retains the title. Warm up the buses. This one's over. That's it. It's over. It's over. He's displaying classic offense here. That match deserves another look. Here we go.
Check this out. Almost forgot about this one. Remember this? And last but not least,
a very decisive victory here tonight.
This was all about one competitor's refusal to lose. When you see that, you have no choice but to respect it.
With that win in the books, we must now move.
Hey, did you enjoy that video? Don't forget to click on the screen for more professional wrestling games content here at Main Event Games. And if you enjoy our content, click that subscribe button. That way, you will support the channel and support me. Thank you!